My name is Richard Lanore, and I'm owner of a small business operation up the street here in La Plata. I'm an avid bass angler and a longtime resident of St. Charles, and have served in other public positions which serve the residents of Charles County. I oppose the draft comprehensive plan. The amount of growth projected in the plan is excessive and not needed. My first concern, however, is our property taxes. In 2011, we completed our construction of our new office building on Washington Avenue. The construction raised the value of our property. In 2011, our tax bill was just under $11,000. 2012, it increased 6%. And then this year, you increased it another 8%. It seems the more population increases, the higher our tax rate. You might say that it would make sense to increase the population. The more people you have, the more taxpayers to spread the tax burden to. However, if not managed properly, the cost of services to the county increases at a greater rate than the tax base. The county runs into a deficit, therefore requiring a tax increase. To manage the growth below budget projections rather than raise the taxes on hardworking citizens and businesses would make more sense. Bottom line, a 5 to 10% annual property tax increase is unsustainable and unacceptable. The other major issue is the natural resources. I live in the county, and I fish on Mattawoman Creek and the creeks in the Potomac River every weekend. My wife and I moved to Southern Maryland to get away from the problems of the crowded PG metro area. If you want to see a watershed stressed to the brink, you need to look no further than southwest PG County and southeast Washington, D.C. The Anacostia River is a prime example of what happens when the surrounding area is 12% or greater impervious surface and plagued with antiquated sewer and stormwater management. This is why it's so important to follow the Mattawoman Creek Watershed Plan published in 2003 by the Army Corps of Engineers. The demise of Mattawoman Creek and other beautiful natural areas that are unique to our county are at stake. Okay. In closing, several years ago I had the privilege to listen to a speech of one of my state delegates at a Chamber of Commerce luncheon. His comments about legislation have stayed with me to this day. I remember him saying that legislation is only good if it is fair and effective. Well, Mr. BGI, this process is not fair for Charles County and will only be effective in the decline in the quality of life for Charles County citizens. Please vote no for the comprehensive plan.
Ms. Wilson.